in Indonesia, in Lombok, we're working among the Sasak people that have had a very strong resistance to the gospel. And yet what we have been able to do is to access villages and bring people together to identify community needs through a process that we call disaster risk reduction. Because across Indonesia, you have most of the islands of Indonesia are vulnerable to some form of natural disaster, whether it's earthquake. We all know about the tsunami that happened, earthquakes, volcanoes, all kinds of things that put people at risk. Well, on Lombok, they recognize that disasters can wreak havoc in their lives as well. And so what we've done is we've organized groups of community leaders to help address that issue, and we lead them through a process called participatory assessment for disaster risk reduction. So it's a very official sounding term, but yet the practical reality of it is that we bring people together to talk about what their problems are in the community and use that as an avenue to build a sense of group cohesion and group dynamics in which they're relating to one another. They begin to trust us as an organization that really cares about their needs in their community and is willing to help them achieve their goals. And by building those relationships, what we then do is bring volunteers along to work with us from churches in some of the urban centers who also have a heart for reaching their own neighbors and bringing them into relationship with one another. So we give them access to people who would otherwise be a closed group to the gospel. And through building relationships, by meeting these practical human needs, our desire is that will then become the precursor, the seed for the planting of a church in these communities. And that, in a sense, that church already exists. It's a pre-church because they're already relating to one another in a way that shows care and concern for their own needs in the community. And the only thing that's missing now is introducing the gospel into that context. And our desire, our prayer is that will happen over time as relationships are built within this community. So addressing practical human needs through this kind of group dynamic can serve as a powerful tool for evangelism and witness and creating church planting movements among even hard to reach peoples.